Welcome to an exciting episode of Urban Spice, the show that gives you, our viewers, the ultimate insider's experience in the most discerning, quality, and stylish places, events, and people that Africa's got to offer.
Hi, I'm Ngozi Obihara, owner of Plant Senji and O'Hara Events, and I'm here for the Hair Summit 2024.
My name is Bukola Omotosho. I'm a prosthetist and orthotist. Basically, I make artificial legs for amputees, and I'm live at the Hair Network 2024 Summit, and I'm so excited to be here. I look forward to meeting women of high impact, and also looking forward to meet people of people with equity and more. Thank you.
So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We have so much to learn. This is not to tick boxes. This has been very much intentionally, prayerfully, committedly, and every otherly, curatedly put together to ensure that every one of you here leave transformed. You came as a great woman. You are leaving as an even greater woman to impact more lives, to be of greater value, and to shine unapologetically.
Hi, Spice TV. My name is Omeyo Noma. I'm a fashion influencer, and I'm here today to meet like-minded women, but like myself, that are trying to find their way in this world that has seemed like it's not for them. So, what do I expect to learn? I think I expect confirmation on everything I've learned over the years, and I also expect to meet other beautiful women like myself in the fashion industry, in the media industry, trying to make a name for themselves.
My name is Bukola Idoko. I'm the Category Development Manager for Nestle Pure Life. We've partnered with Hair Summit, Hair Network, Hair Summit, for this year's conference like we did last year, because it just aligns with what we do at Nestle. We are about women-centric events. We're about events actually that align with our vision and our objectives, and so we're actually really very proud that we've partnered again this year for Her Summit, whose theme is Equipped for Greatness. I just want to see every woman win, and I'm happy to be here. I'm proud to be here, proud to see other women support other women, and just be here, network, have fun, and just cheer my fellow women on.
Okay, so Mimi, I'm going to ask you this, right? As someone who's been working in the creative and fashion industry for a really long time, what is a soft skill that you think that people often, would I say, underrate or overlook? What do you think is a soft skill that people don't talk about enough in the industry or as a creative?
So the creative industry is a very vast one. We have new talents coming up every single day. So for soft skills, these are some of the things that stand you out, and they're more like determining factors as to whether it will be a success or a failure. I'm not going to mention one of them because, to be honest, there are actually a lot of them, but I'm just going to mention a few. So first of all, never underestimate the power of please, thank you, and I'm sorry. Never to be underestimated. You never know what a simple thank you will do for you. The door it will open for you. You never know what an apology can change or adjust. So I'll just give you a quick story about how I got my junior job. I applied and I went through the stages. It got to the point where I was supposed to sell over the call, which was like a prerequisite for you to be hired. And they told me I couldn't sell. I knew I could sell. So I got an email saying, we regret to inform you that you're not hired. And I said, okay, in my heart of hearts, I know I need this job because I can potentially build the market for what I want to eventually become. I sent an email to HR and I said, thank you for having me in the first place. I really appreciate this opportunity to even get through the interview stage. And guess what? After like, I think 2 days, I got an acceptance offer. And I kept asking myself, what did I do differently? I got the job, and 2 months later, I was bestseller. Like, I was literally topping the charts. I was winning the incentives. And barely 6 months into the job, I got promoted. I became a full staff. And from there, I became a team lead. It was just upward from there until I left Jumia.
My name is Mimi Chima. I'm the founder and the creative director of Emekasu. I'm one of the speakers at the Her Summit event. I've been able to speak currently about how I got to where I currently am today. I've also been able to speak to young minds about soft skills that will help them to navigate their journey through the creative industry. I've been able to talk about how I have been able to scale through after I decided to move on to entrepreneurship from a 9-to-5 job. So far, it's been a very great experience, and I'm really happy that I've been able to impact young minds, and I can't wait to do this again.
My name is Ayibadi Daniel. I'm one of the organizers of the show, the Her Network Summit, and we're so excited to have you here. So far, it's going really well. A lot of talks, a lot of planning has been put into this, and we're so excited to see everything coming together. Our team this year for the summit is equipped for greatness, and we're so glad that a lot of these women have turned out, and we're so, everything is going as planned, and we're really proud, to have put this together.
My name is Omar Odike, the MD CEO of Uconnect Human Resources Limited and Great Jobs NG, one of the foremost HR consulting firms in Nigeria, and also the convener of Omar's Couch, the best entrepreneurship and career talk show in Africa. I'm one of the speakers at Her Summit 2024, and I'll be speaking on the topic Leadership Beyond Stereotypes, where we're going to be dissecting issues that women face while navigating their careers in Nigeria and everywhere in the globe. Hello, everyone. I hear everybody is hungry or tired. You can be. This is a wonderful, wonderful conference, and you must give it up for Nkem and her team. Let's clap for them. They've done a fantastic job. I think this place is very beautiful, and I think one of the very beautiful assets here is Omar's Couch. So welcome, everyone, and thank you for that question. So you mentioned that we have about 27% of women in C-suite roles. Yes, it's actually a crazy thing to see. However, things are actually developing, because if you looked at 2020, in 2005, it was just only 8%, but there has been a drastic change in that statistics, and it's still growing. Now, women, we in leadership position, women look up to you. Even men look up to you too, who are aspiring to grow in their careers or even their business. So one of the things I do personally to show and lead is to lead by example. You can never underestimate the power of leading by example. When you get to that position, at least a leadership position or any position that at least you have people coming behind you, you must lead by example. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the power of integrity. I'm talking about you being able to, whatever you do, you say is what you do. So you don't do one thing and do another thing. So you must lead by example.
Hi, my name is Emanuela Egbe, and I'm a guest at Her Summit 2024. And so far, the sessions have been insightful, beautiful, inspiring. One thing I'm taking away is, as much as you need a mentor, you need to give back to the mentor. You don't just take from them. I'm running back inside to get more knowledge, and it has been amazing. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Unusual. I'm a filmmaker, a writer, premium influencer, and a lot of things. Today I'm here for Her Summit. I'm really excited to be here. First of all, I love Nkem, the convener. I love what she stands for. I love what the brand stands for. And I'm here to meet a lot of new people, network, and listen to people that know more than I do, and also pour out, if I can, generally to have fun and make new friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Phoebe Damiasolo. I'm a senior director at an FMCG company. I'll be speaking today at the Her Summit Network 2024 event. I'm totally excited. I'll be speaking about leading beyond stereotypes. It's going to be amazing. I look forward to seeing every single one of you, and I look forward to having a great time. Thank you.
Tell us about a leadership setback that you may have or you would have experienced, or challenge really. What propelled you to move forward What was that given for you?
Thank you for that question. So I would say setbacks are frequent visitors in the leadership journey. They will always knock at your door, and in fact, they will force their way through. You know, when it comes to setbacks, you would have them. I don't know if anyone saw Elon Musk's tweets recently, where he said failure is an option here. Did we see that? So we would encounter failures, we would encounter setbacks. Now, me personally, I'm black, I'm a woman, and I'm young. I'm very young. In fact, every role that I have occupied, I've always been the youngest. Even leadership roles, I've had people that are older than me reporting to me. So you can imagine how my entire career has been. One that I can never forget, I had to close a deal for a company, and I had to meet this, it was logistics in Nigerian breweries. I heard when Ruth was talking, so it was logistics, and we can cut the company name out, please. So, you know, so I met this man. I had to talk to him about logistics because we were having some concerns with delivery of a particular brand. And I went to meet him and I said, sir, you know, we're not meeting our numbers. It's almost the time to cut off to record sales. Can you just let us know where this particular truck is? What is going on? Is there anything I can do? He was typing. I'm like, sir, please, can you hear me? Like, we need to close this now. I need to report, like, time is going. And he just looked up and he said, where were you in 1972? And I'm like, sorry, sir, 1972? How does that apply to what we are trying to achieve? We have few minutes to close sales for the month, not even the day, for the month. And you're asking me where was I in 1972? I could have easily said, excuse me, sir, I don't want to, like, what are you talking about? I said, okay, 1972, please let me get back to you, but sir, please, can we just, you know, I will get back, break time, I will definitely tell you where I was. Of course, I wasn't even, I don't think my parents were even married in 1972. Do you understand? I wasn't even around, but that was a concern for me. I had to take a step back, you know, to empathize with him. Why did he ask me that question? One, he felt intimidated. Why would this small girl, first of all, why are you even the owner, the person leading this brand? And you have the guts to come and meet me and tell me that the time has gone and, you know. So I understood, I had empathy for him. I understood, I found out about his background as well. He'd been in the company for years, you know. He deserved, or he thought he deserved respect, you know. I had to think back about, you know, why he asked me that kind of question. I didn't take anything personal. We're there to work. There's nothing personal about work. Let's just get our work done, right? So he eventually sent me an email, and break time, I actually went to meet him. And I said, sir, first, thank you so much for, you know, the response. Because of this information, we're able to achieve this. But I want to know, why did you ask me that, you know, question? Of course, he came back to his senses, so of course he did. There was no reason to ask me that question. But he's like, yeah, don't worry. I just think that morning, you know, he gave a very flimsy excuse. But I was able to use that as an avenue to establish a relationship with him. Funny enough, he became someone that put a word for me eventually in that organization, because I didn't do any clapback. I didn't do buzz boost. What was the takeout for me? I assumed positive intent. I understood where he was going with it. I didn't see it as an avenue to fight. I assumed positive intent. I was able to empathize, and I leveraged him because of his history in the company. He became my friend, and I became a data guru because I had backup based on this man. Yeah, thank you.
Nice. Okay.
Hi, my name is Joy Odilami. I am the CEO of AJ Skylar, and I'm at the Her Summit 2024. I'm one of the guest speakers, and today I'll be speaking about unconventional paths to success.
Back to the question, coming into the beauty sector for me was not by choice. It's probably the least on my list of what I wanted to do. But they say great ideas are born from adversity. And I was put in a position that made me look at a problem and decide that I was going to be the solution. And I think what has been important in my journey, relocating from the UK and coming to Nigeria is trying to understand the market and understand what works in the market. Now, the Nigerian woman cares very much about her appearance. Forget there's inflation, forget there's devaluation of the naira, our hairs will be laid, our nails will be done, our faces will be beat. It is facts, right? And we could have next to nothing in our accounts, but we will not look like it. And anyone that can capitalize on that is definitely on the right track. And I found that going into an industry, I first started off with a lingerie brand. And that was born from adversity because in the UK, I widely have access to different lingerie stores. You can walk into Marks and Spencer's, you can walk into a Coco de Mer, you can walk into different brands. And then I relocate to Nigeria, and it's kind of like, where do I get my underwear from? And so you have to wait for somebody coming from abroad, or you shop online and send it to your shippers, or you go to the market, and I learned the new term, bend down select. And I realized quite quickly that for returnees and for Nigerians in the diaspora, this is a problem because we're used to a certain quality and a certain standard. So there came the first idea. Let me create a brand that people can resonate with, that is a safe space for women, that women can come into and feel that they're not being judged, they're not being body shamed, they can talk about their sensuality, and they can, find the right lingerie. So that was the first idea that was born.
Hi everyone, my name is Lara Rawa, founder, Lagos Cocktail, and head mixologist at Eventi Cocktails. I'm so delighted to be at the Her Summit Seminar 2024. The theme is Equipped for Greatness. Today we've learned so much. I've had to learn, relearn, and unlearn from the different women, powerful women that are here today. And I'm so glad I came. I'm so glad that I was able to share from my wealth of knowledge and experience with the amazing queens that are here today. And I look forward to Her Summit Seminar 2025. Thank you very much to the organizer, the team, everybody for a job well done.
Hello, my name is Nkem Onwudiwe. I am the founder of Her Network and the convener of Her Summit. We are here today for our third annual Her Summit at the Wheat Baker, Lagos, Nigeria. And what Her Summit is about is bringing women from different walks of lives together to just learn from one another, share impact stories, and of course, network and connect. It's been an amazing day so far. We have a lineup of inspiring, phenomenal, impactful speakers and incredible attendees as well. The value add for this gathering, 1 is connection, 2 is shared inspiration, and 3 is next level elevation. Our call to action this year is really through our theme, Equipped for Greatness, and we're using it as a reminder to let women know that we are all great, but that we need to tap inside and look within more to achieve our greatness.
My name is Rachel. I'm sales manager, Nigerian Fencing Federation. I'm so glad and honored to be at the Her Summit 2024. And I hope by the end of this event, I'll be able to meet valuable people, to network with women, young-minded women like me, and also to meet new people.
My name is Emanuela. I'm a fashion designer. I own my own brand, Chrysler Couture. It's the Her Summit. It's actually my first time attending the Her Summit, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying myself, and I've been wondering why I haven't been attending for so long. And it's a really wonderful experience, women empowerment. So far, I came late, but I was able to pick up on one of the women who did a conversation on something about security, and she gave some strategies. And then what I got from the last speaker when I walked in was something about focus your focus, which is like tend to keep things to yourself. You might be so excited to share news with your friends and all that, but sometimes talk to yourself and just give that good news to yourself and keep it for a while it's still in process. You don't have to share every little bit of information or your strategies and plans. So in other words, she said, focus your focus, run your own race.
My name is Adohan Jamaze. I'm the principal consultant at Nova Media and Communications, and I am moderating a panel session on inclusivity and diversity in the workplace. So Has Summit 2024 is basically about building relationships, inspiring others, learning from other top women in the business industries, and just basically honing your skills. It's different women who are from different backgrounds who are going to be speaking about different things, and just an opportunity for people to connect and learn. And it's also a way for people, the theme this year, Equip for Greatness, also focuses on how we can equip ourselves with the necessary tools or the skills to keep excelling in our industries and in our professional careers.
Banging my gate at this other hour tonight. How many times have I told you not to come back to this house at this other hour? What is it by your time? Check it.
It's just 7:30 p.m. now. It's not yet night. It's not like I'm coming by 12 a.m.
Ah, it is just 7:30 p.m. Why not come back 2 a.m. Your Excellency? Why not come back to it? Don't even give me that face. Don't give me that face. Don't do as if you don't understand what I'm talking about. What is wrong with you?
Can you at least allow me enter the house?
Hello everyone, my name is Kaide Baker. I'm the convener of the Lagos International Smartphone Film Festival, and it's a wonderful event. It's a wonderful initiative. We're trying to bring content creators and filmmakers, we're trying to unify them together to bring their creations to life, and we're giving people the opportunity to showcase their films on the big screen. Bringing the show together was quite challenging because we had to scour around all of social media and all across Nigeria to find some of the best films. Eventually we found 30 great films, and we gave those films the opportunity to be shown on the big screens here at the Silverbird Cinemas. So having seen all the movies, I was with the faculty, we saw all the movies, and I must tell you they were amazing. It was very difficult to pick the best 10 films because we had lots and lots of entries, but we were able to size it down to 10. And I have my personal favorites, but I'm the convener of the event, so I can't talk about my favorites. However, I can tell you that all the 10 films that were selected were really amazing. Today, we're going to be honoring 4 of those individuals. The best use of smartphone, the overall best director. We're also going to be honoring the best actor and some other categories, basically. So it's a lot to take in, and it's an event that you would like to be in.
Oga Maruwa Biker. Kilo tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí.
What is all this now?
What happened? What's happening?
Jesus.
Oh yeah! Here it is! Lie down, my friend! My name is Oladipo Ofresh. I'm popularly known as Made by Ofresh on social media. I'm happy to be a part of Lagos Smartphone International Film Festival. My films were sent in and was selected, and I'm hopeful I'm going to be getting awards out of this event today. Making film with a smartphone is basically the same with everybody. We have challenges and we have the good parts. Okay, challenges ranging from being able to pay good actors to do your thing. So most of the times we just go ahead and use what we have. But the beautiful thing is that we're able to tell our stories as filmmakers without having to break the bank, because making a film is not cheap. So without breaking the bank, I mean that you don't have to spend so much money. You just have to pull the phone out of your pocket and use a couple of other accessories to just get the job done. So it's a good thing that filmmakers have been empowered to tell their story with just what they have in their pockets, which is just a smartphone. So I'm pretty excited to be here today and excited that my films have been selected. 2 of my films were selected. The first one is Ifepo, which was basically talking about loyalty between a guy and a girl. And the second one is Becoming 18, which basically talks about the relationship that happens between a father and a daughter, especially when they are crossing that adult age where they are becoming 18. Basically, so that's what it's about.
It's a ping, you raise that sunshine, my only sunshine. If she make daddy happy, Penny inside. It's a pimping. See, this breakfast is specially for you. Oh yeah, Jim, care.
Daddy, this is the problem. You think I'm little? Come on, Dad. I'm going to be 18 tomorrow.
You are welcome. Even if you are 19 next year, you are still my little daughter. My ping.
I know. But you have to learn to start doing without me. Because eventually, I'll have to leave. I'll have to move on with my life. Daddy, I know you love me. And I know that ever since Mom left, I am all that you have. And I really appreciate that. But Daddy, you don't have to be so clingy to look after me. This is getting too much.
Hello, my name is Merofolo Ajayi and I'm known to be Folu Debs. Actually, I'm here for Lagos International Smartphone Film Festival and I'm very excited to be here. So my film was selected and it's titled Is This Owl? Actually, the film was made with a smartphone with the help of my mentor. He says something, said if it can be shot on a camera, then it can be shot on a smartphone. Okay, other than phone, we also used lights, because you can't film without light. You cannot just film with the phone. We used lights, we used a lot of other equipment that we used to make films. And also, I'm very excited to be here. It's such a great privilege to be here. And I'm excited that my film was selected and I hope for the best, actually. So.
How's it going? My name is Shola Thompson and I'm a guest speaker here for the Lagos International Smartphone Film Festival. And obviously I'm excited to be here, or I find it very important for this event, you know, especially because of the fact that in recent times you realize that a lot of people, when it comes to making film, feel like there's basically like a demarcation, you know, basically for people who must have all the money to make the movies, and then of course the people who really can't afford all the expensive equipment, not knowing that when it comes to actually making movies, there are a lot of movies around the world that have been made with cheaper equipment. And then also, if you're looking at what this particular festival is about, which is smartphones, you realize that smartphones nowadays are actually just as powerful as some cameras from back in the days. But it's actually more important, what's most important is how it is utilized, how you manipulate, you know, from just your color correction to other things as well, even just your exposure. And then there are many companies that are even making little devices that you can attach to your smartphones, which can actually act as lenses.
My worry is the core content of the story that they are trying to tell. I think they should not rely on the bandwagon effect to tell stories that others are telling. They should tell stories as it affects them, as perceived. You know, that again is very important. We shouldn't think that we are being held back with or conscripted because of what the smartphone can do. It can do a lot. So just pick up your smartphone, tell your story, begin to tell your story. There's always a starting point before we begin to understand that, you know, and grow from one level to another. Do not relent.
I feel like it was a dream, that I imagined everything, all of it. But then I see evidence of her around, and I know I wasn't hallucinating. But what should I make of it?
I'm as stumped as you are, babe.
You know, I can still feel her around, and I can still see her.